think the body needs as much protein as people are giving it. The key is, first of all, you stimulate the growth through increasing your repetitions or weight, and then the protein builds and repairs muscle, but it can't build and repair muscle that haven't been stimulated. So that overload principle is one of the principles that's really lost in exercise. Trainers do it. People who work out that's advanced, they lose sight of overload principle, so it doesn't do that.
Okay, now there are risks of diseases like ketosis from too much protein consumption. Is that right, Jerry?
Most definitely. Ketosis is too much blood acid. That means you got fat and protein, so your acid level goes up, and that actually could trigger you into a diabetic coma. So that's very dangerous, and dehydration, because when you're taking the carbohydrates, it drives the water into your cells. It's really great for your body.
Now, to what extent would drinking a lot of water help? I mean, there are some folks say if you're taking in large amounts of protein, if you're taking in a lot of carbs, all you need to do is flush it through your body with a lot of water and you're safe. Right. Is that true?
Well, a lot of people do think if you increase the water, it will give you some more safety, but the bottom line is the carbohydrates is what holds the water inside the muscle. You have no ability to hold the water because you don't have the carbohydrates. It's great to drink at least 8 to 10 glasses of water a day, and if you exercise more, drink more water, but don't blame it all on the water, but you have to balance your protein.
Okay. Now,
Yes.
Jerry, like you, I work out. It doesn't show as much on me as it does on you, but I'd like to stay with supplements. Like on the side of a lot of the product containers that I've seen, there's always a disclaimer. It says this product statements have not been approved by the FDA. Why not?
Well, you know what, the FDA don't approve dietary supplements. They consider these as a foodstuff, and that when you put a product on the market that you're going to enhance the lives of Americans, and it's good for them, but we all know with a lot of products, they don't do that. They increase your blood pressure, increase your chance of heart disease, stroke. So we really have to be cautious about these products. And what I recommend, you should eat your vitamins through food, fruit, vegetables, and grains, and try to make healthy food choices, because a lot of people, Carl, what they do is that they eat unhealthy, take a supplement, and think that's going to take care of the problem for them. It doesn't work at all.
Well, what about, are there any supplements that do work? Is there anything that is safe to take before your workout, after your workout? What would you recommend?
What I would recommend is, you know what, the foods that you had the days before your workout is what's stored in your muscles, and that's what you're going to use for your workout. So the foods just leading up to it, because a lot of people, I see them in the gym, in the parking lot, drinking an energy drink or some kind of a carbohydrate drink, but that's going to be in your stomach, not your muscles. Your muscles is where you need your energy level is. So the foods that you eat on a regular basis, that's why it's so important to make sure you're eating healthy on a regular basis. So, you know, the strength training, aerobic exercise, low-fat nutrition, if you're doing that, you're going to have a supply of high level of nutrients so you can work out. It's not going to happen just at the last minute.
Okay, well, what about pre-workout caffeine? I mean, there are a lot of supplements like NO Explode. There are a lot of things in the market. They say they're going to boost your heart rate. They're going to give you like the strength to endure, to keep going, to do more reps, all that stuff. Is it a big boost or a big misconception?
You know what, I call it, it's fiction, because you know what, everything starts in the mind. You can stimulate a thought and really get excited about your workout and motivated, but who wants to have their heart beating hard for no reason? The harder you work out, the more your heart pumps blood to those cells. Why would your heart start beating fast for no reason? I think it's very dangerous. And here's one of the big things, Carl, is a lot of people are going fast in the wrong direction. The key is to get on the right program. Then you won't be looking for these things because you're constantly getting results. And the one key that's lost in the program, most people increase the volume but not the overload. It's the overload that creates the muscle mass and turns your body into a fat burner machine. That principle is always lost in workout. I see it all day long.
So you'd also tell people to avoid over-the-counter fat burners as well?
Most definitely. The fat burner is your muscle. So those over-counter fat burners, you know, there's so many side effects with them. I see people want to jump start it, and what it does, it causes a lot of major problems. And the biggest cause is you don't make the right changes. So those jump starters, they don't really jump start you. I think they put you on the back burner. It really hurts people because you got to just start your program off slowly and get rid of the short-term mindset and get the long-term mindset. Because my question is, can you do it for 10 years? Can you do it for 20 years? Can you do it for 30 years? So, and that's the key. It tells you if you should do it at all. So that's a big thing to me because I've been in this business 25 years. I've seen so many people use supplements from different areas, and they all create a major problem. Lean on your own nutrition, exercise, strength training, and right mindset. We want this stuff quick. It doesn't work that way. This is amazing to me. Carl, you know what? I remember years ago, this one kid, he was working out, and I said, you know what, you can win a contest, a natural bodybuilding competition. 3 weeks later, I see this guy's on steroids. He gets all buffed out. Right after that, he gets cancer. This guy goes through chemotherapy, healed. What'd he do? He go right back on steroids because it's addictive mentally also. So it's very dangerous. It leads up to other things that's not healthy for you.
So you say we should just stick with the naturals. Jerry Anderson, thanks so much for taking a few minutes to speak with us today on Pipeline.
My pleasure. Have a great weekend.
All right, you too, sir. Thank you.